Hi guys, ladies, hi. It's Chrissy with your weekly. So here I am, I've moved, sold my home, and I'm staying at my sister's condo in Gloucester, Mass. So I thought to start this video, I would give you a little peek of what I get to wake up to until I move into my own apartment. I'm in transition for about 3 more weeks. Isn't it beautiful? Let me see if I can catch the house on the corner. See that big house up on the corner? It's so beautiful. So this is Gloucester, Mass. This is the coast. It's the lighthouses. Let's see if I can catch a glimpse of the sun. I can't really catch it. There it is. Wow, looks like a big ball of light. Beautiful. Okay, let's take us in. Bear with me. I was trying to set up so you could see. All right. The ocean behind us. Oh, and there's my messy little room I have going on here. Anyway, let's try to get this down right. If I don't drop anything, it'll be amazing. Oh, there we go. So sorry. And here are your cards. Already laid out. So, a little bit different. We have 2 cards for your theme for the week. 2 cards for everybody for the theme. 2 fell out for number 3. So, I said, let me just pull 1 more for each. So, we're going to use the Rider-Waite this week. Good old Rider-Waite, what I learned on. That's the deck I learned on. I think everybody's learned on it. Hi, everybody. Let me tone this down a little bit. I might go over here a little so you can see the ocean. Oh, that's perfect. I hope you can hear me. Let me get a little pillow for my butt. Okay. All right, so if you guys want to start tapping into 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I'm really dark. There we go. Let me see if the cards are dark. Oh, the cards are going to be dark. Let me try to figure this out for a second. I guess we're going to have to go with that. All right, that'll work. Let me move myself here. Get a sip of my coffee. Coffee, Sunday morning, my favorite day of the week. I swear to God, it's like a day you can actually rest. It's been so hectic trying to move and, oh my gosh, grueling. But anyhow, here we are. All right, so you guys start tapping in. And so I've done the Rider-Waite for the theme of the week and the growth I did with the Braille-to-Lay deck. All right, I got to pick one too. And most of my stuff is packed up and in storage until I get settled, so I don't have any trinkets with me to use or any stones. I have a few in my bag, but those are upstairs. All right, I'm ready. Are you guys ready? All right, let's roll. Here we go. So for number 1s, oh sweet, oh number 1, you receive the 9 of Pentacles. So this is about finances, abundance, fertility, being happy, being comfortable, in abundant, in life, in fertility, in love, in money. It's all there for us if you chose number 1. And look at this. The second card you received is the Star. So the Star is, if you've had any difficulty with money or investments or abundances or health matters, the Star is always spirit guide, guardian angel, being blessed, having emotional energy with all of it to balance out and pull you through. The Star is all about future goals and dreams. So with the Nine of Pentacles, this is saying for this week, it's a comfortability with all of it. It's abundant for number ones. Let's look at the growth. The growth edge for the week. Remembering. So remembering, this could be in two. I see two J's on this scripted. It just looks like a double J, JJ, something like that to me. But either way, it's remembering past difficulties, maybe with financial gain. This could be remembering past or letting go of past difficulties with any financial gain. So it should be an easy flow, smooth week with guardian angels in the realm or the veil that's thin to be able to be synchronistic to you for this week. And again, this is a week where you want to pay attention to the dreams. So your dreaming patterns, your meditations, very important this week because Neptune is right there, and Chiron's coming out of Pisces and back into Aries at a late degree, right? Chiron's the wounded healer, so where are we wounded? And Neptune's in Pisces, so it's, it's the last degree of Pisces. So this is remembering your wealth. This is remembering great time of being comfortable and abundant in loving your life the way it is. So yes, it's financial a little bit. Yes, it's fertile. It's got some fertility and new growth and endings to past matters that it's in the past, but you're remembering them. You're going through a sequence of mind in your mind that you're remembering back. So sometimes release some negativity around abundances that you feel either wounded with and move forward. Just move forward with it. Because it's always good to remember it, but it's good to release it also. All right, let's take a look at number 2. Oh, and we have the Queen of Wands. So this is a happy week if you chose number 2. The Queen of Wands upright is a fire sign. It's fire energy. It's movement. It's happiness. Again, another card of charm, being comfortable, being motherly. The sunflowers, perfect for this week of Thanksgiving, right? A little bit psychic. She's charming. She's funny. If you chose number 2, you embody her, or you could have a rising or a moon in a fire sign. You're embodying her characteristics, which I think is interesting because on a side note, we have Pallas Athena right next to the asteroid Lilith, Black Moon Lilith. So Black Moon Lilith she disempowers. She's disempowering. She's negative. She's a tough asteroid to come up against. Pallas Athena is all about goddess energy, right? She's about the feminine. Now, with a opposition to Saturn in Capricorn, it's the feminine rise. We could go up against, Saturn rules the patriarchy, the masculine, the structures. The structures are kind of falling apart and breaking down. Things are changing. So this is like the goddess energy of Pallas Athena. Now, I got a lot of goddess energy in the November. I've been receiving that in the November readings for YouTube. And I gave you guys a little bit of those a few weeks back. So this is honoring some goddess-like energy of the feminine. So you could find yourselves this week with the Queen of Wands, if you chose this, to be community, groups trying to help, trying to support. Because the Queen of Wands does everything with a grace and a balance. But she's fire energy. She gets the job done. Okay? So that's really cool. Let's see a second card. With the Magician, oh my gosh. So there's new beginnings here. There's a kickoff to a new start, new beginnings. It's to manifest. He's the great manifester of the deck. It's to bring the life you want to live into your everyday energy for this week. So this week is meeting this Queen of Wands, financially, emotionally, spiritually, just connected. Spiritually, it's to be totally connected, right? Because he has all the tools on the table to start a new job that he wants to do. Okay, so this is beautiful, beautiful energy. And of course, he's got the eternity symbol above his head. And that's, this is just beautiful. Beautiful if you chose number 2. Okay. Oh, look at, and for the Brautele, for the theme, for the growth edge of this theme, it's a useful. So there's some tool or some necessary mind, emotion, something is very useful that is available to you this week to make this new beginning start. Okay, and it could be that there's something useful in this magician's toolbox that you're going to start a new beginning with something. There's something that's very useful, and it's saying that it's needed here. So the growth for you is to be useful to whatever that is. Engage, be within, reflect, and go into what it is that you want to start anew. Because he's all about magic, right? Manifesting. Beautiful. Number 3. Ooh, look at number 3. So we got the 3 of Swords with number 3. Okay? 3 of Swords. So now we have 33. But look at this. We have the Judgment card. This is the third sequence is what 2 cards fell out. So if you're feeling sadness, some heartbreak, some issues of, feeling the heart being pierced or feeling some sad energy, anybody with heart issues or someone around you, this could be you, someone around you that you're feeling some real loss and sadness around. Look at, we have a rebirth and this is rebirthing something new. The Judgment card is also about absolution. So if there's something that, it's like coming alive from the dead. It's like a recalculation, a rebirth of something that's kind of died off for you. Something that's died that is getting a reboot. Now Mercury's in retrograde, so you might be going over and backwards and reworking, coming up with some feelings, some emotion, some sadness, if you chose number 3. So this is thinking about past issues or circumstance that has been around. And this is Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet of people in coffins, right? And I always see the Red Cross here. So to me, that's all about if there's any issues, if there's any sorrow, if there's any people that have passed, right? Or you've been going through a tough time with others or hearing about something. This is like he blows his trumpet to say there's a rebirth, there's a re-emergence, there's a beautiful opening, right? Card number 20. Beautiful. So for something sad, we just got the last of the major arcana almost. The World is next, so this is all good. You can go through the emotion, the feeling, and of whatever that is, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's work, it could be anything, but there's a recalibration to how you're feeling about the situation. Okay? Let's take a look at the growth, and this is with union. So a union 44 is all, so now we have 33, 44. Just saying, just throwing the numbers out there. So this could be with a partnership. This could be around a breakup. This could be around someone's health. This could be anything to do with 2 people in union. Which, is the cards of the cards, right? So some of you might be trying to heal and have a second chance at a union, at a marriage, at a partnership. It could be with family members. There's something going on that's connecting to come back together, to reunite. Let me just pull I'm just going to pull one little clarifier on that because that's a little left open. I know it's union, but let's see what the union, just a clarifier for the union. Okay, just going to do a cut. It's a marriage happiness. So this is a happy, good, functional, flowing time. Again, we have sunflowers. This is the week of Thanksgiving. The sun, inner child, love thyself is very important here so that you can give what's needed to others. So this is a healing and a mending of happiness, bliss, and joy. Okay, now let's do a little reading for all of us. So at the bottom of the deck for the week, our cup overflows with love and abundance this week. Relationships, new beginnings, new ties, new communications. This could be hearing about a birth. This could be a birth of a baby. Either way, on a personal level or a collective level, this is a very abundant week. It's like the hand of God, the dove of peace. That's at the bottom of the tarot. And at the bottom of the Braille is directional. So which direction are we going in? North, south, east, or west? That's on the medicine wheel, right? And to each and every one of you, it's going to be different. Where are you at this point in your life? It's directional. But underneath that is all about woman, feminine. And that's what I was talking about as far as Pallas Athena. She's goddess energy. Black Moon Lilith is disempowering. So with that conjunction to Capricorn, we could feel some real heavy burdening from fathers, men, the males in our life, right? Where they try to overpower, where Black Moon Lilith sits there, we can become disempowered. So hold your feminine energy. It's important right now. It's important this week, right? So that's really cool. All right. Now, let me just scoop these up. And I'm going to give us a little reading, and I'm going to use the Druid Craft, my deck of choice. I seem to love that deck. I took a couple decks with me, and the rest of my decks are in storage, so I do not have any oracles with me. I might have to buy one. I might have to buy another deck, which is all good. I can go grab another deck. I was bummed because I looked in my box and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't take an oracle with me. But moving is so difficult. I've never experienced anything quite that grueling. Just when you think you're cleaned out, boom, you got more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. And I really do I really live a very simple kind of life. I never thought of myself as having a lot of junk. But I did recycle. I did, it was a lot of work. But all is good. But then when I realized I didn't take an oracle, I was like, oh boy. Which I will not be doing the December readings on YouTube. I'm just not going to have enough time. I move on the 15th to move in to my new place. And so I really don't think I'm going to have time. I need to take a couple days over Thanksgiving and just, I need to take a break and just chill out a little bit, I think. So this week, I want you to enjoy this week, guys, because it is Thanksgiving week. We have a full moon in Gemini on Friday. And, the North Node is shifted into Cancer. Venus has gone direct, which is lovely. I love when Venus goes direct. So she's coming through Libra. It's what we value, right? Venus. So this is a week where the sun is in Scorpio, will change into Sag to honor the self. If you're feeling victimized or you're feeling down or you're feeling bad, you're working in a lower energy of the Scorpio sun. And if you're a Scorpio or Scorpio rising, that's your self-identity. Okay? Don't get too down on yourself this week. This is a great week for abundance, happiness, and to be grateful. Even with the planetary changes. So it's alignment. I bet you guys can feel the shift. I felt it. I felt a huge shift this week. Alright, let's see what general energies for all of us for this week of Thanksgiving week with the full moon in Gemini. And if you guys would like, just, you know, reach out to me. I'll send you an audio if you want me to pull you a full moon card for Friday, okay? Sorry, it takes me a little while. Okay. Just gonna let some fall.